So what turns a startup in Vietnam from a normal startup, from an average startup, to having that potential to turn into that Samsung that you mentioned?
Yeah, I would say some of it's not even a friction or limitations. It's outside of the control of a particular founder. I would say the most difficult thing for startup founders in Vietnam to raise and to grow is infrastructure. And people are still new to it. So for example, if a fund or an investor in the US investing in a startup in Vietnam, they don't know that if and when there's an exit, can they get their money back? So in the US, I know that if I invest in a Delaware company, that the founder is not gonna, most likely not gonna run away with it, because if they do run away with it, if there's enough money, I know exactly which channel to get it back. If I were to invest in a company in London, in the UK, I know their legal system well enough that I probably would be able to get it back as well.
Yeah.
But when you go to Vietnam, most investors don't know how the system works. And I think, again, this is why VietChallenge is so crucial, because the team and the founders behind it, namely specifically Chimayan and Henry, have the ability, the understanding, the expertise on the legal regulatory end in order to give partners assurance that not only that they can help navigate, but they can also help move the needle, advocate and lobby and move the needle forward. So that's a key piece. Now, for retail, that's from the institutional lens. There are already many, there are few, I shouldn't say many, but very successful startups in Vietnam that generate robust revenue at a much lower valuation. I think Vietnam is suitable for investments right now. It's just a matter of educating investors outside of Vietnam, because an average middle-class person in Vietnam may not have the money or the education about investing to invest. So you have to rely on outside investors, perhaps Vietnamese diaspora around the world, as well as individual investors to invest. And then over time, people in Vietnam, the promise is that at one point, Vietnamese people in Vietnam will be investing in Vietnamese startups and build that ecosystem organically into it.